let's be honest, and a lot of people don't like having this conversation, but I think we should embrace this conversation. We need to win the league this season, don't we? Like, do you agree when we say that? Like,
Facts.
I said this is the first time under Arteta that I've felt like we're the best team in the league. The other 3 years, I felt like 2 years we were chasing Man City. Last year, we never really got going. We were chasing Liverpool. We never got near them. This is the first year I've sat here and thought, no one in this league is better than us. Like, Nketiah came in the other day. He could start for most teams in the Premier League left centre-back. To be honest, he looked that good already. And, you know, you're looking at Odegaard, Gyökeres, Havertz, Jesus, Madueke, Martinelli, half a dozen players coming back from injury, and we're slapping up Tottenham 4-1 with half a team missing. Has this got to be the year that in fact, I've even gone further and said, I think when we do that team photo next season, we might have more than one trophy there. Last season, we had Win the Dog at the front of the team photo. Yeah. Next season, I want to see maybe more than one trophy. Like, what are we saying? Is this the year we've got to win something major, man? Surely.
Of course it is, bro. Of course.
Bro, you just said it. I think the best indicator, right? I think last season on my channel, when I had like other fans on other fan content creators on my channel, and we picked the best starting 11. Like, for example, I done one of a City fan, and more than likely it was always they had more players in the starting 11. You know, now this season, I struggle to put, other than Haaland, right? I struggle to put any other player in our starting 11. You correct me if I'm wrong. Like that's the greatest indicator of how much of a good team we are. Most importantly, guys, we are not. We don't have it's not a game in hands thing anymore. You remember, like all those seasons, City always had a game in hand. Liverpool game in hand. We're not facing that this season. We all have played the same amount of games. We don't have to look behind us no more. They've got to be perfect. All the teams that are behind us have to be perfect. And they haven't really shown any consistency. And we've been the most consistent team, whether it's defensively or whether it's attacking. We've scored second most goals. Chelsea have scored more goals than we have this season. The goal difference. So whichever way you want to slice it, even if we are on the same points tally with other teams, our goal difference, again, you can argue it's another point in itself. So yeah, I do believe we should win something. I'm not going early yet because I still feel like most seasons, and maybe it's PTSD, but I still feel there's a bump in the road somewhere, and I don't want to really pronounce. I don't want to put it out there. Maybe I don't want to put it, but I don't want to say Declan Rice. But what do we do if something does happen to Rice? What do we do then? Because I think, like you said, we don't have a player in the squad near his quality. So things like that make me not want to go too early. But if everything is as it is right now, we win the fucking league, hands down. We fucking run away with it. We run away with it. Everything being as it is right now. But I still feel like there's bumps in the road. I've seen every champion, every team that's won the Premier League has gone through a bump, and I can't see what our bump is yet. I haven't seen us go through a bump. You could say, all right, we had the first 6 games, opening games, are the toughest ones. We came through that. But there usually is something, and until that and we overcome that, then I can put my hands up. I can say it with chest. Get me?
Hey, Dan, listen, I mean, me and you have done a lot of shows together, right? For you to say, if we beat Chelsea this weekend, we win the league, that'll be 13 games into a season. I mean, that is early to be saying that, man. Like, what's making you feel like that? I mean, I'm glad you feel like that, but you know, what's making you feel like that?
Yeah, man, I'm surprised. I'm surprised I'm saying it, if I'm honest, because you know, you've done shows with me, I've done shows with you. We're not always those type of fans. Stricto's probably shocked, man, that I've even said it, right? But when I'm sat there, I truly believe that. Look, I take away how many games we've played from this when I say it, because It's more about how far ahead we will be of the other teams around us. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I see Liverpool losing a lot more games at the moment. And I see Manchester City dropping points. I think Chelsea are too inconsistent. And if we beat them, we'll be 9 points ahead of them. I think Liverpool and Chelsea finishing above us when we are 11 points and 9 points ahead of them is a horrific season. It's a crumble from Arsenal. Yeah, 11 points and 9 point swings are crumbles. So you've got to basically, we would have to lose 4 games and Liverpool and Chelsea win all their others. Exactly. And we don't, and they don't lose anymore, right? I kind of feel like we'd be too far ahead of them. That leaves just Manchester City, who would be 7 points still ahead of behind us. Now, they're the only ones because Pep Guardiola is a magician and Haaland is scary. And they have got Rodri to come back and Foden to be in the mix, and he needs to, and I think will improve. But Manchester City, other than Haaland, the top goal scorer is the brother from Burnley, 2 own goals in the game. Yeah. Manchester City don't score a lot of goals other than Haaland. They've got to improve on that. Liverpool and Chelsea, I think, have been too inconsistent to be considered title challengers right now. But more it's about what Arsenal are doing. So we've got that lead. The other teams look like they're going to lose games. And the reason I've got some chest and confidence, and will have even more so if we beat Chelsea, is because I look at our squad and I don't really see a weakness, bruv. Like, if we play a rotated squad, let's say he does, and he shocks a few tomorrow, I'm not going to sit there and go, he's crap, he's crap, he's crap, and he's crap. Oh, I hope we do something here. Like, I don't think we've got any bad players. Like in Capio and Mosquera, I didn't know much about, but they've come in and proven they've given me confidence. No, they're good backups. We've just raved about how Ben White has been pushed out the team by an unbelievable fullback in Timber. I rate Ben White. I like Lewis Skelly. I've got nothing to say badly about any of that defense. We go into midfield, and other than being a Declan Rice-ish player light, I kind of feel like we've got an option everywhere there as well, with young players coming through in Dalman and Ethan, as well on top of Madueke and Martinelli, who are now coming back. And then after Gyökeres, we've been playing, just beating 4-1 our North London rivals with Marino up top. So I think you've got to look at that and think that squad now is ready. And I don't think there's any excuses. I won't be making any refereeing excuses or red card excuses. I mean, I wasn't making them anyway, but I don't want to be hearing any referee or red card excuses this season or injury excuses this season, because it ain't an excuse. There is zero excuses. We absolutely have to win this league. We have to. The teams around us are crumbling. I think they're going to lose more games. I think Arsenal are going to lose games. Of course I do. But I don't feel like I can say with chest that Arsenal are going to win the league unless we beat Chelsea, which I think we will do. I'm quietly confident we'll beat them. And then I'll say I think Arsenal are going to win the league. Or we might not. I've seen Arteta and this Arsenal side crumble before when we were 8 points clear last time. But this isn't the same Arsenal, I don't feel like, because we're not relying on Rob Holding to come in if Saliba goes down. We're not looking to Smith Rowe to come and do a madness at the age of 19, 20 or whatever it was. We're not looking at Eddie Nketiah to try and bin 4-2 at Stamford Bridge like he did. We're not looking at Reece Nelson to get a last-minute screamer against Bournemouth to win 3-2. This isn't that Arsenal. And I also don't think it's the same Man City. People can laugh and say, oh, it is, but it's not. It's not the Man City that did the treble or the four-peat. So I do feel like if we beat Chelsea and go that far ahead of everyone, I'll get my chest out, Curtis. And I don't normally do that.
Yeah. Listen, I like the confidence. It's just for me, like I think Stricto mentioned it, PTSD. Of course. I've seen it 8 points clear. I get what you're saying. This doesn't look like the same Man City. It doesn't. But it's Pep. Pep's never gone 2 years without a title. We hope that changes this season, but even 7 points, that's one bad weekend and you're 4 points, and then you're under a lot of pressure. So I said for Arsenal to win the league, I need us to be 10, 12 points clear. I want it to get to the point where Pep says the league's gone, we'll concentrate on Europe. That's the kind of cushion I want to see Arsenal with. But I hear you. Just quickly, Stricto, what about you on the title? Too early to say we've won it if we beat Chelsea?
I think the best way to put it, I think we're in a very strong position.
Yeah.
And, that's all you can be at this stage is put yourself in a very strong position. We've built a good lead against Liverpool, the holders. We've built a big lead against City. 7 points. It's 7 points to City, right?
7 points, yeah.
That's 3 games, right? Chelsea was built a 2-game, which, you know, it's good that we're playing them. We can sort of extend it. I think, ultimately, bro, we're just in a very good position so far. And the squad looks strong. We have good control of the games. Adversity, we're yet to face like a guy and 10 men down. Have we had a man sent off this season yet? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because
No.
we've had control. The biggest adversity I can sort of remember is probably against Newcastle. You know, when a goal down, things didn't look like it was going our way. 10 minutes to go, equalizer and a win. You know, so some questions have been answered. Even like beating all those, getting points back from all those teams we dropped points up against last season. So I think, we've built ourselves in a very good position. And also, it shows that we don't have to concentrate on beating the traditional big six to be in a good position. We just need to beat everyone else because there's more of them.